Ah! Ah!
Oh, I hope we get another car minigame.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
2 trucks.
As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
Oh, is it the
6
dude?
other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Oh, it was probably the guy that... Wait, what time did it say it was? I think it said 6:10 p.m. And we know that the guy was released at noon, roughly. So I don't know. Oh my god, a cutscene. Why is she in human form? I thought that was just like a Somnium thing. We are not currently in Somnium. How should I scream? Should I scream boldly or shrilly? Also, do we not know it's Iva?
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then... Iba?
He's
But
so
why?
stupid.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
Girl, he's got a date tomorrow. He's not
I'm
lonely.
overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The
Well, he
source
dropped it
can't
in a
be
deep
far.
puddle, he said.
The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists.
It does.
Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted.
Well, it's somewhere on the way to the
For
payphone.
example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped.
What are you talking about? That happens in real life all the
They do not
time.
represent exactly what happened in reality.
You're telling me you don't keep your merry-go-rounds in your bird cages?
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Girl, just look for the phone. He said it's in a
Come to
puddle.
think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that.
Like a fluorescent
You have a
shrimp.
Somnium form and another form.
this?
Yes, that.
Oh, this whole thing?
Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
Girl, shut up.
I will not.
Why not?
Shut up, shut up, Tate. She appears the same. Copied and
I am
pasted.
connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
No,
I've
but lore is
experienced
lore.
syncing many times with you. Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form. As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden.
It's in a puddle.
CSI has already searched the area thoroughly,
It's in a deep puddle.
but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Yeah, like a puddle. Like a deep puddle. Like he said. A horse. Oh, we can x-ray the horse. What if phone inside? Duh! What the fuck? A phone full horse?
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew
That's
it
not
was
a puddle.
Don't lie, you doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
The mouth.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth.
The mouth of the horse.
Yeah, I knew it!
I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Get the phone. Get the phone from the horse.
I got it!
Ah, phoneless horse.
Yes. Good job, Iva.
He said he dropped it in a puddle.
Iba, who owned this phone?
I guess.
The number is...
Guess. Guess who owned the phone? Who lost a phone here? Yeah, it's Otis. It is Oda's phone.
This is a rental phone.
What?
a rental.
A rental
The
phone?
owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
Well, then it was probably the murderer.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts.
Yeah, it's a rental
No
phone.
numbers at all.
That makes sense. It would be weird if a rental phone had contacts stored in it. probably.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Oh my god, it's Gamer 2 phones.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died.
Oh no.
Screen turned off.
New lore for the column? I mean, what else is there to look at? Other than, Iva. Oh? Something with the parasol? Nope.
Iba.
Oh, that's a
remember the
good
number I just
idea.
gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Well, why would they answer? If they're smart enough to get 2 rental phones.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Yeah, they're
Are
gonna
you
hang
an
up.
idiot?
Hang up.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Girl, they're not gonna answer again.
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Have Iva call.
Sure.
Yeah,
Have
trust
Iva,
me.
like, talk.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
She's a robot, of course she remembers.
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line. Because you blew it.
Well, clearly we don't know who the person we called is.
Probably someone involved in the incident.
Yeah, no shit.
They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Yeah, also the phone was in the horse. I doubt it was 2 separate people that rented the phone.
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? And for what specific purpose?
Oh, Breaker? You know who hasn't been responding to calls? The dude. The guy I can't remember the name of. The him.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Pop off, Iva. I mean, it's
There
not
would
gonna
be
help.
no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right. Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah. I'm curious.
About your prophecy?
It's not his
Absurd.
prophecy.
It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Did he forget about his other prophecy? And there were two dead people. One of them was Iris, but that was from Mizuki's stream. His had Mizuki's mom. Not Mizuki's mom, Iris's mom.
Coming!
Why did she open the door?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush. By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier.
Oh
A
no.
denial message from someone.
Oh no.
She looked kind of panicky too.
Oh no,
Where
bro.
did she go?
Oh no, bro.
Don't know. She didn't tell me.
That's not good.
You came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Girl.
Tomorrow. It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise.
She did not lock the door. And she also opened the door before checking who was at the door.
Drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some...
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
He is an old man.
Because he is.
It's fine. Today isn't for work.
I
it's a
begets me.
personal stream.
That's not the issue.
That is not the
Tomorrow is
issue.
Sunday.
The issue is your tissue.
The days
That
the
is not
issue
the
either.
issue.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
She's gonna quiz us.
Fine.
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Girl, the mom. You gotta check on the mom.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Girl, why is he looking at the accelerator? Look at the road. Date is not nearly worried enough about the mom.
About Renju.
Renju?
It's in the hospital. We know this.
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
I can. Well, that's probably... That could also... Yeah. Yeah, I figured you would like the boss. I forgot what I was gonna say. The mom, she got a message that made her look panicky, and it is in the same format that Mizuki got hers when she was being led to the murder. However, that could have also have been about Renju, because you know, I personally, I think the murderer was him. I don't trust him. Um, so far, it seems like it's probably him. But also, he had a direct connection to Iris's mom. And I feel like he definitely has access to the kind of technology that would be needed to get away with the kind of crime that would have been committed. Who's also smart enough to get not one but 2 rental phones. And I don't know. I don't trust him. We haven't even met him in the game yet. He's just been brought up.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Is that an
You're
order?
his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
She really
She was
cannot
trying
make her
to
mind over which
hospitalize
leg
the
she's
sink.
crossing.
She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
They're both gonna be in the same
Strange.
hospital.
Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
Because her dad's there. I wouldn't want to be there either. Can't blame her.
I asked HQ to look.
Especially if he was the one that committed the
into it. I found
crime.
a few things.
I wouldn't want to share a hospital with him.
First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes.
Choco had the rental.
Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Well, clearly it didn't work because it let us look in it.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead.
I feel
Hopefully
like...
there'll be a breakthrough.
I feel like the dad is
called
probably
the
just
phone?
like on some fucko boingo shit.
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
Sorry, I'm
I can make a deduction with
there
this
are
information.
things that are speaking right now.
We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Mizuki would have already been at the scene, right? They found it at 9. Yeah, they got there at like 9. My theory so far, I think that Mizuki and Ota get to the crime scene. Ace is playing Super Auto Pets. They get to the crime scene. Ota runs off. Ota drops his phone, goes to the payphone. Mizuki is left there. The phone probably starts ringing. And she probably the murderer would have had to have hidden the phone. I think that maybe it's possible. I'm using my whole brain, guys. The phone was probably put in the horse before Mizuki got there. And the second rental phone was used to call once Ota and Mizuki got to the crime scene. Ota runs off, the phone starts ringing. Mizuki either heard it and panicked, and so tried to hide after getting the weapon, or so the phone was ringing and someone started to approach. Someone spooked her. I think that's also possible. And so that's why she rushed to hide and grab the closest thing she could grab. Oh, but my theory about the dad, again, I don't know him. I think he's on some fucko boingo shit, maybe. I think it's possible. And he probably saw the way that, whoever died, what was it? Shoko? Yeah, Shoko. He probably saw the way, or somehow found out about the way that Shoko treated Mizuki, which was not good. Really not swaggin', not super swaggin'. And maybe tried to do it as like some kind of like revenge thing. Maybe the murderer thought that maybe it would have been good for Mizuki. Again, that's not right, but and I'm not saying that. But I think that might be what the culprit was thinking, trying to do. Be like, hey, the person that tormented you is like, you don't have to worry about it anymore. I think it might be some kind of case like that if it is the dad. Because clearly the dad is also not super great. Just judging on the fact that Mizuki lives with us and neither of her parents, but the father still is the one with custody. So I think that it's possible that he was aware of the kind of shit that was going on. And so that allowed him to get the sole custody. And so, I mean, clearly he wasn't cool with that. I don't know. I'm just trying to theorize. But so far, I think it's the guy. I think he checks all the boxes so far. Like, there's definitely going to be some kind of excuse or reasoning that can be used to, I don't know, using my whole brain to portray a thought.
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
Yeah.
I suggest cutting his salary.
Yeah, Date fucked up.
Cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
I mean,
There
Mizuki
are
is
many
clearly a
close
victim in
interests
this.
surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
I think maybe she was also
I'm
gaslit
watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is
into
updated
being
in
like,
real
this is
time.
your fault. This happened because of you.
Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress.
Because I feel like that
Hey,
kind of...
Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Date lore?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
He
That's
already
not what I
confirmed
said.
that it happened.
The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Girl.
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Not jealous.
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I mean, he's clearly older than her. I mean, it's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't like it.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
Okay. I mean, let's go check on Mizuki, because I'm most concerned about her. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Oh, something bad.
It's
What are
almost
you
like
doing in my house?
Mother.
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki deadlifting weights in the back.
Suki, what are you doing?
What's it look like? Bench pressing.
She can talk!
Yes, she's no longer mute.
Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, we're gonna have to go on the
I
date
received
with
an error
Iris and be
message
like,
from
oh,
the
hey, I just got back from hanging out with your mom
Teacher, can
at
you
my
come?
house.
I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
Yeah.
That's right.
No shit.
Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
Well, she lives here too.
You know what? I actually don't know.
Well,
I didn't do anything special.
you're someone that she
I just held
trusts.
her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now.
Yeah, she's just
She
bench
had a lot
pressing.
bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
We can x-ray her? Yeah, that checks out. She did say she fucked up her shoulder.
That's...
A plate of medical grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Oh.
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
Yeah.
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Girl boss.
Another time, she punched the bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Girl boss.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
but I like that about her.
She was
She's
doing
a
the
little
right.
clumsy,
She was doing what she thought was right.
just like Renju.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki school.
Yeah, you
I
did.
didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me. Oh, does it bother you?
Why would it
Can you
bother
not
us?
move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident or?
It just stopped.
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder.
Oh.
The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
Oh, so she wasn't dead. Swaggin', I guess.
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class.
Oh.
Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
I guess we gotta start asking her stuff. I like how they just have the models of their coats.
Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology.
Oh, he has a bad personality? Yeah,
Got
checks
some
out.
help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone.
I fucking knew it.
But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
He was already a suspect.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Then he probably yelled at her for bringing someone.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Yeah, Date didn't do shit.
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah?
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed.
This is what I thought.
2 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Yeah. This is literally exactly my theory. This was exactly my theory. I said it and I was right.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
Well, the dad probably took it for something. For like,
So it
you
was
know,
not
eyeball
Mizuki who
recognition.
took the eyeball.
Why would Mizuki take
It was
the
already gone when
eyeball?
she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
I couldn't.
Yeah, you
It's
couldn't
not like
talk.
we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Yeah. He doesn't.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
Mizuki is a good kid. I trust her.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident. Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia.
We're just not going to talk about that?
Isn't that
Okay.
wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher.
I figured.
I,
I, the
Is
player,
there something wrong?
knew more than the game knew.
No. It's nothing.
My brain is big. Well, now we have to go to the hospital and be like, bro. Also, I think we absolutely were not supposed to, go home first because they brought up the message. What was it? Nile message? We had no idea about that. We were supposed to go in order. And we did not do that.
There's no one here.
Indeed. The bed is...
Yeah, he headed out.
Date, look! Sabako is coming out of the TV!
What? Who the fuck is Sabako? Hello?
He snuck out at night.
Snuck out.
Mr. Okiyura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move.
And then he did.
He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
He's already in trouble.
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Gee.
Renju is extremely suspicious.
He's been
He has
suspicious.
no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder.
He doesn't.
That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iba, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Who are you?
This is Lemniscate
Oh.
Services.
Ace, come back.
To hear your message. Thank you.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry. No clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
What?
Cafe. Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw, like, a secret party or something? But with the accident and all... Still, he might be there.
He runs the cafe?
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
Let's go hit some marble first. We'll go in order from now.
Well, if it isn't Dante! Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful. That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
We have very different occupations.
I love
It's
her.
kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
So true.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Oh, no way.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
That's also true. But Renju.
I've been okay.
He's got the motives.
How are you,
He's
Dante,
got
honey?
he's got
I
everything he
don't see
needs.
you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember?
You forgot.
Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well. Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since. It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
Please do.
Trans rights.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used.
The Kumakuras.
Kamakura, yes, queen.
I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause trouble.
Ooh, more places to visit. Gay rights. Yeah, gay rights. Beep.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh! Is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something.
Dude, there he is.
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the Sea Kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
It's true.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet. So that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market.
Yo!
Date, let's go.
No, not yet.
It's interesting.
To learn.
Don't listen to her siren song. Dante, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so... He comes sometimes, but not all that often.
He looks like he's drinking a cup of moss with like an entire half of a lemon on it and a raspberry. He's the Sea King.
It's not a spear. It belongs to
It's a
Poseidon,
trident,
god of the
first
sea.
of all.
You know, a trident.
Like the
Why do you
gum.
have that?
Because he's the
We
Sea
treat our
King.
customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's
Ooh.
bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
What does
So
the
it basically
orichalcum
measures
one
how
look
much
at?
money you've spent on these girls.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, it's not.
It's more like a way to exploit their vanity. To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park?
Guess.
The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife.
Oh, so he did know.
I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something?
Yeah, she got unmarried.
Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body. And I just left her there and ran away like a coward.
He really did.
I'm such a piece of shit.
He really is.
I should have stayed. I should have done something.
He really should have.
Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Sure am. I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday, too. Around 6:30, I think? But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home. So I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
I remembered.
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
$2,000.
About 200,000 yen.
I was right?
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the...
yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
He was watching her
Tessa
stream.
was streaming as usual from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
Girl, Twitch gives you a VOD. At least I'm pretty sure. I get a VOD. But that could have been something I manually opted in for.
I'm kind of nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone. Here's my debut song. Let's hit it.
She's grooving.
Who could it be at this hour? Is it Date again? Okay, 1 second, I'm coming! Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Might have been Renju. Oh,
1
6:30.
hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
She's a mermaid too?
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too, but no one knows anything.
Iba, call Iris.
Call deny.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
No way. No way. She's not dead.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
He still is though, don't worry. We saw this already.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, I'm going to save the game. And then I'm going to exit the game. And then what I may do is go to this screen. Let's see. So I guess I will end the stream here. So thank you for joining me. I'm having fun playing this game. And I'm also having fun making fun of Date.